Okay, we're gonna look at cleaning the deck of this block. You gotta start with a razor blade, just something like that, you know, nice flat. Obviously I've started a little scraping here, but something real flat. When going, try not to let any of the scrapings go down any of the holes. It is inevitable that some will go down. We're gonna come back and clean that out later. We'll use an air gun and a vacuum to get all that out. I don't always recommend plugging those holes because I've seen stuff get left in them. You know, if you're tearing up little pieces of rag, I've seen that get stuck down in there before. Or earplugs also is a very convenient plug that works very well. But if you forget it, you're gonna have oil pressure issues or, you know, other symptoms. So I generally just try to send those scrapings anywhere besides the holes. And then I go back and I try and do a real good job cleaning. So we're gonna clean it up with that. And then after that, we're gonna come with a bristle disc, something like this, and we'll go to final polish. Okay, we're just about done cleaning up the deck of this block here. We're using this bristle disc like we talked about. We're not trying to polish this thing, right? You wanna leave the machine grooves, and while it does look pretty darn shiny on the camera, it's not quite that shiny. You gotta make sure that you're still leaving the machining grooves in here. Otherwise that head gasket just isn't gonna seal. It's gonna be on too polished of a surface. So you're not going for high RPM. If your engine's using an MLS style gasket, multi-layer steel with O-rings, you're probably just using a razor blade, or somebody like PACCAR. They actually recommend a tool from Grainger. It's kind of like a abrasive sanding block that is real flat, and you actually kind of sand it, true it like that. So I'm gonna finish up this just a hair, brake clean it up, and then since we're painting this thing, I'll tape it. This is our final product here of our clean engine block deck. You can see in this area, you know, like particularly right there between 4 and 5, that it looks like it's still dirty. But if you see, I take my razor blade and I run across that, and none of it's coming off. If your razor blade's not picking it up, it shouldn't be anything to really worry about. And like I say, you don't want to lose that machining texture that you can still see in here. So I don't want to polish that any further. So that is a good, nice surface for your fresh head gasket to seal on.